Now, despite a gloomy and uncertain global economic condition filled with challenges from food shortages, high inflation, and risks of a global recession, Indonesia's President Joko Widodo is still optimistic over the prospects of Indonesia's economic condition in 2023. The optimism comes as many economic indicators in Indonesia are still showing positive signs, such as 29 consecutive months of trade surplus, while consumer confidence remains high. Kicking off the largest trade exhibition in Indonesia, President Joko Widodo opened with words of optimism over Indonesia's economy in a global economic condition that is otherwise filled with challenges and uncertainties. The Indonesian president reminded of the many positive economic indicators in Indonesia, with annual inflation at a relatively low 5.9%, despite an up to 32% increase in subsidized fuel prices. In September, Indonesia once again achieved a balance of trade surplus, marking 29 months in a row that the country has achieved a trade surplus. From January to September, Indonesia's trade surplus even reached $39.8 billion, a 58.8% increase compared to the same period last year. Credit growth also rose 10.7%, while the consumer confidence index in Indonesia stood at 117.2, well above the optimistic threshold of 100.
Managing Director-nya IMF mengatakan bahwa Indonesia adalah titik terang di tengah-tengah kesuraman ekonomi dunia. Ini yang ngomong bukan kita loh ya, Kristalina, Managing Director-nya IMF. Titik terang di antara kesuraman ekonomi dunia. Kan bagus kalau banyak yang menyampaikan seperti itu. Sehingga trust kepercayaan global terhadap kita akan semakin baik.
Meanwhile, Indonesia's Minister of Trade, Zulkifli Hasan, affirmed that Indonesia continues to widen the access to markets among its partner countries through international trade agreements with countries ranging from the UAE, South Korea, India, and Qatar. Minister Zulkifli also affirmed that Indonesia is focusing on grabbing non-traditional export markets in Africa, South and Central Asia, and the Middle East.
Dalam bidang perdagangan luar negeri, Kementerian Perdagangan tentu dengan bimbingan Pak Menko Perekonomian, Pak Erlangga, berhasil menjaga surplus neraca perdagangan Indonesia pada periode Januari-September 2022. Surplus Indonesia mencapai 39,87 miliar US dollar, Bapak. Naik 58,8% dibanding periode yang sama tahun 2021. Ekspor non migas tercatat sebesar 207,19 miliar US dollar atau naik 33,21% dibanding tahun 2021 yang lalu.
Although Indonesia's economic indicators remain positive and bright, President Joko Widodo has repeatedly warned and urged Indonesian ministers and government agencies to remain vigilant and make policies with every careful consideration. The president's message comes as both the World Bank and the IMF have warned of a possible global recession next year.